Good evening and welcome, and thanks for joining us here this beautiful, beautiful Monday. Welcome if you just joined us. We got a great show coming up here, so invite someone, like the page, follow the page. Of course, tonight we celebrate our cover photo here. The wife of my friend and brother, Dominic Jardine Brapo, aka the luckiest Shango. Nikki Unique Gibson celebrates her birthday today, and we'll say congratulations to you. You have it from your darling husband, Dominic Lucky Shango Brapo, and for all of us here in studio. Our cover photo tonight is none other but Nikki Unique Pieces Gibson. Also celebrating tonight, Mintu Walker, Felicia Gallo Harris, Zolizo Deconti Bajiro, Helena Flomo, aka We Were Not Here, but We Are Here Now, Jonas Zepuga, Andy Slobochie, Maria Mabari, and of course, Va Queen Siada. And for all of you celebrating, this broadcast is dedicated to you as well. Welcome if you just joined us here. We got a great show coming up in this program tonight. Dissent is essential and critical for any democracy. Liberia is no exception. Joseph Yuma Bwaka crackdown on democracy is wrong and must be thwarted. For our hot topics on here tonight, ECOWAS respond to His Excellency President George Weah. The President of the ECOWAS Commission, His Excellency Omar Allieu Touray, and delegation are in Liberia. In response to a communication sent the commission by former Liberian President George M. Weah, in which Weah complained the Joseph Yuma Bwaka administration for a series of unprovoked attacks on the headquarters of the CDC and dismissals of hundreds of civil servants for being CDCians and for their free speech rights. The delegation was expected to have met with President Weah and the CDC leadership today. Let's dig deeper. Returned without anything. Joseph Yuma Bwaka has again returned home from Atlanta, Georgia, the USA, without anything for the Liberian people, but a slave owner's will of $100 for each slave to be sent to Liberia. Accordingly, plots of land in Georgia are willed to slave defendants in Liberia. Who are they? Does Joseph Yuma Bwaka know who are those slave descendants? What about the student exchange program JNB reported to the Liberian people? Is the R9 a visa program or work authorization? What kind of forms are required for international students to the United States? Is the R20 form same as the R9 form? What are the M1 and F1 visas? What are the differences between an international student and the student exchange programs? Let's dig deeper tonight as we delve into this very, very unique hot topic here tonight. Joseph Yuma Bwaka returned home with a slave master, slave owner will. Also coming up, developing story. Judah Halter Digging Deeper Department has commenced an investigation into the activities of two sons of Joseph Yuma Bwaka, John Bwaka and Amos Weah Bwaka. Amos Weah Bwaka, Deputy Director at the FIU in Monrovia, and John Bwaka, residing in Fargo, North Dakota, are under scrutiny for potential financial transactions and property acquisitions in the United States. What business dealings are these brothers engaged in on behalf of the JNB dynasty? Further details will be provided by Jida Hard Talk Digging Deeper Department. So do stay tuned, follow us for all of their information, entertainment, education on the most credible network. Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence attends the DNC. Liberian Senate Pro Tempore Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence attended the Democratic National Convention in Chicago last week. She is a foreign actor in the American elections or politics. She could be penalized unless she is a United States citizen. The DNC is a price tag event. How much did she pay? Let's dig deeper. Also, again, we say congratulations to our cover photo on here tonight, Nikki Unique Gibson. Our cover photo from your darling husband, the man I call my friend and brother, Dominic Jajine Brapo, aka Lucky Shango. Also, the main two worker for Minnesota, Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Me too. Happy birthday to you. Felicia Gallo Harris of Philadelphia. Happy birthday to you there, Felicia. Stay strong. Celebrating your first birthday without your mom. I can understand that. Zolizo, the general of Lokentown, District 15. Happy birthday. Decanti Bajro, our nurse on duty out of Missouri. She's following the program tonight. Happy birthday to you there, Dec. Nurse on duty. Congratulations on your birthday. Helena Flomo, we were not here, but we are here now. Congratulations on your birthday, Helena Flomo. Jonas Zepuga, Andy Sloboche of Monrovia, Maria Barry, and Va Queen Sierra. And for all of you celebrating your birthdays, anniversaries, and special milestones, we say congratulations to you. This broadcast is dedicated to you as well. All right? We got a great show coming up here. I see one of our senior analysts, Dilano Tamasa, and vice chair for the Concerned Liberian Network, is already in studio in the background, coming up momentarily. Tizai, welcome there from North Dakota. When did you move to North Dakota? Tizai? Well, welcome. Good to see you as always. All right. All right. This right here is President Buakai meeting with a supervisor, I believe a supervisor at a archive center in Atlanta, Georgia. I don't know, but that's what I suppose happened there. Take a look, take a listen here.
Their wills, their last will and testament. We have records dating back to 1847, which today or at your availability, be it for dinner or a meeting, for a diplomatic visit to make a presentation to you and to invite you to discuss opportunity here in Fulton County. The reason that I am here is for a very special discovery in Fulton County Probate Court. Probate court is where people file their wills, their last will and testament. We have records dating back to 1847, which predates the Civil War here in America. One day, as I was walking through our archives, I noticed that our records predated the Civil War. So I asked my staff to look at the wills and see if any of the wills gave away human beings. Within the first 2 minutes, we found 3 wills where slave owners bequeathed their wills. I give 3 Negro slaves to Omar, 2 Negro slaves to my brother, and on. In one of the wills, a man stated that he wanted, upon his death, to send all of his slaves to Liberia, and he wanted to pay to transport them and give them $100 each. This is in 1840s. It's a lot of money. And he gave some money to the American Colonization Society. We were so shocked to learn the history that some slave owners sent their slaves to Liberia. That was something that we don't often hear about. I alerted the press. We got all sorts of and people began to ask to see our wills. We were contacted by various groups. It went viral, over 1 million hits. And so in this type of information and relationship, people are interested in learning. As people research genealogy and history, and so we were excited to connect with you because I have brought for you today a copy of that will, and it's kind of hard to read. So it's transcribed in typing. And so we also have more official copies that we would like to present to you if you're able to meet with the chairman of the board. And so it's hard to read it, but that's essentially what it says about giving the wills. Giving the slaves back to sending them to Africa. So we would love to make the connection and be a part of any efforts to strengthen the relationship. Part of those efforts in strengthening that relationship is documenting the relationship.
Okay, so you got that first part. That's the will of a slave owner being turned over to Joseph Yuma Boakai in Atlanta, Georgia, to take back home and find the slave descendants and tell them their former slave master or slave owner has some lands in Atlanta, Georgia, Fulton County. Grandma Salihu, you need to change your restart your gadget. Okay. I see Tamasa laughing in the background. To take the slave will back home to look for the slave descendants. And in 1847, when he wrote that will, he offered $100 for each person, each descendant, $100. Each person that will be sent back, $100. $100 in 1847 converted today, according to her, that's a lot of money. But who are those slave descendants, and where do they come from? All right, who are they? Who are those slave descendants? Yumli Kanga Lawrence was at the Democratic National Convention. And we told you that, let me add my face to this. We told you that Yomli Kanga Lawrence did pay to attend the conference. Some of you went back and forth with us. This is the video. Chris Cuomo will explain to you what it takes to go to the convention, to the DNC or the RNC. Some people spend millions, some hundreds of thousands, some thousands of dollars. It is not a cheap thing. The DNC reported that right after the convention in Chicago, that week alone, they made $82 million. Did Yomli Kanga Lawrence contribute to that fund? And as a high-ranking government official, she is considered a foreign actor in the American electoral process. Is she a citizen? Let's dig deeper.
Okay. And this to me is the biggie. What did we hear at the RNC? We're going after the elites, baby. We're going after these big corporations with their two set of rules, where it's all about them, and Trump can do it because he knows them and they can't own him, even though he's taking their money hand over fist in ways and amounts we've never seen before. Out where I live on Long Island, insane amounts of money, millions per person. Wow. That's what they said. What do you hear here? Going after the corporations for price gouging. That's why you have high grocery prices. I don't really believe that, by the way. The margins in groceries is very thin. It's about the supply chain. It's about the cost structure. It's about the cost of money. It's about how much money was put in to the economy. It's complicated. It's a world market. It's a world explanation. We don't like complicated in politics. So it's convenient to say go after the corporations and the gouging. Fine, everybody loves that. But here's the reality. You want to hear something that is a fucking shocker? These are the people. These are the soldiers. And look who's looking down on us. Look who's looking down on us. Ring it around. Look all the way around. You start at the first level with the media people. They didn't get those boxes for free. They did not get those boxes for free. You then get to the next level of suits. You see all those suits with glass boxes? On the other side, there are these curtains that get pulled across when people come in for meetings. Those are all corporate donors. 500 grand, 700 grand, $1 million, $1.5 million. I'm not making up the numbers. They're on the menu sheet for the convention. RNC, same fucking thing. So literally, the people you say you're going to go after are looking down on you. You want to go get them, go fucking get them. They're right there. The money has exploded in politics. You almost don't have two parties when it comes to this anymore. The theory of the uniparty is real in as much as this one point is true. They need the money. And after Citizens United, legal money is the most dangerous money in the game now. PACs, super PACs. It allowed corporations and rich individuals to completely go around and blow up any kind of common sense about what matters in politics and motivating message. Because they need commercials, they need social media, it's all money. So they're literally saying they're going to go after the people who bought the boxes. They're in the boxes. You see representatives running around on the floor, doing hits with people like me. They then push you out of the way at the elevator to get back to the boxes. Why? That's where the money is. That's where the money is. And it's not just the Democrats. The Republicans did the same thing at their convention. We were there. Literally looking down on us from on high. The metaphor is staggering because of the reality of it. It used to be that politics is expensive, but after Citizens United, we've seen exponential growth.
All right. You heard Chris Cuomo there explaining the monies at the DNC. All right. Yomli Kanga Lawrence was there. She attended the DNC. And of course, she spent money to go there. She didn't go there just like that. All right. This is Yomli Kanga Lawrence at the Democratic National Convention. All right. This is Senate Pro Tem Yumble Kanga Lawrence. We're not making this up. No, we are not. Okay? We are not making this up. This is Yumble Kanga Lawrence at the DNC. Okay? What do you think? Did she pay to go there? Or she did not pay? You just heard Chris Cuomo explaining about how monies are generated. Somebody argue with me, they say to pay to enter somewhere is not fundraising. Fundraising is when Henry Costa hold a big bucket here and then people go put money inside. That is fundraising. But when you pay thousands of dollars to go and sit down like Yumble Kanga Lawrence, that's not fundraising. But we're gonna dig deeper into that tonight. Yeah, we're gonna dig deeper into that tonight. And of course, we got a great show for all of us here. So she did pay to go in there. It's no fun about it. No, it's no fun about it. She did pay to go in there. These are our Liberia National Police raid on the CDC party headquarters, where they brutalize people. And of course, let's play this short video.
So, how are you doing this? How are you doing this? But you were where the protester. You're a protester. Why are you doing by the police? Keep sharing, keep sharing. She said you're spending and you're spending. Why are you doing this? You're spending. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
Look at the policeman. Look at the policeman coming slap her.
Why are you doing
You see that?
Why are you doing this? Why?
The journalist is asking her, what are you doing in the fence? The journalist is asking her, what are you doing in the fence? She's crying. And you see her naked, I'm pregnant. You pregnant, what are you doing in the fence? So pregnant women do not go in Unity Party headquarters. No. So pregnant women should not be in CDC fence. It's like JD Vance and the cat ladies, childless cat ladies comments.
How are you doing this? How are you doing this? But you were where the protester. You're a protester. Why are you doing?
The journalist is the one who making all of the accusation. You are a protester, but what are you doing in the fence? Look at the police hands in the lady's trousers, in her pants. They're beating on her, they're dragging her, and she's crying for help. These images are the ones ECOWAS will be investigating. A government stoking fears in her own people. a government stoking fears in her own people. Even the prayer warriors, as we would call them, were forced to run out of there. Let's go back.
Omar, Omar. Why are you there? So, why? How are you doing that?
I'm telling my kids, I won't give you a
But you were where the protester.
You're a protester. Why are you doing that? And you know you're not by the police. Keep sharing. Keep sharing.
Those are saints from Monrovia at the headquarters of the CDC, where a Liberian lady, let me show you this picture. This is one that you need to see. Look at this picture right here. Look at this picture. You can take your screenshots of this picture. One helpless lady, 4 police officers dragging her, cameras are on her, and the journalist is saying, you are one of the protesters. What are you doing in the fence? Yeah. You are a protester. What are you doing in the fence? From our country, Liberia. Yeah. Very sad. Very sad. Very, very sad. Happy birthday, Nikki Unique Gibson, from your darling husband. He said, my forever love. Of course, the luckiest Shango. Mintu Walker of Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Happy birthday to you, MG2. Felicia Gallo Harris, Philadelphia. Happy birthday to you. Zolizo. Deconti Bajro, Helena Flomo, Jonas Zapuga, Andy Sloboche, and Maria Mount Barry. Va Queen Seattle, happy birthday to you as well. And this is a special song done by Dominic Brapo, Jayne, aka Lucky Shango. If you need a copy of this song, you need to contact Gina Hard Talk. What a song! Well, folks, good evening to you. Welcome. We got a great show for all of us here tonight. Again, a happy birthday to Nikki Unique Pieces Gibson, the wife of Dominic Brapo, Jayne. Yeah. Welcome if you just joined us here. Dilano Tamasa. Good evening. How you doing?
Firstly, to thank God, I just give God all the glory. I'm doing great.
Right.
It's always great to be on the global stage, teaming up with the wise man.
No doubt.
Overall, yeah, I give God the glory. I'm doing wonderful.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. And you, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. Yeah. They say God, money, other us.
Yeah. You know, they when they ring the song, it comes on everyone.
Yeah.
There are no exception. That's the beauty. That's the beauty.
That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
God, money, all of us.
All of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's great to have you again. We hosted the general yesterday.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was wonderful yesterday to have the political Maradona once again on the global stage.
Right.
He's a person that have been in the border politics going on to 2 decades.
2 decades.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
every aspect of the Liberian border politics since
Right.
2004 and 5. Now, like a retired student political general, because within the student, the rank and file of the student community, he played a leading role too as well. And before coming on the national scene of politics, and he joined the CDC. He has worked his way through. He understands the rudiments, of the border politics of our country.
Right.
He played a leading role at the party level, at the national level. Strategic positions he held within the legislature. When he won his first term within the legislature, he was honored then the Unity Party under President Salif. He was the chairperson, Good Governance, and he played a leading role along with the former Speaker, Buffers Chimber.
Right.
They presided over that particular sector within the legislature. Under President Weah himself, the chairperson of executives, very
Executive.
strategic.
Yeah.
Yeah, after the late Munapena, he occupied that position. So it just tells you, I'm just going back to some of his background so you understand the kind of expertise, experience in bringing on the table when we were discussing about the politics yesterday.
Absolutely.
He cataloged, something Mr. Gaiman said that he's doing good for the Unity Party because to be a voice from the other side, coming up with constructive criticism, if the Unity Party can learn from him, they can do much better because he bring all the excesses of the regime and make them to understand, what is happening, and that was brilliant. One thing that really struck my core yesterday when the general talked about the sanctity of the holy ground. We referred to our party headquarters, the holy ground, talking about the Congress for Democratic Change
Congress for
headquarters.
Democratic Change, correct.
On a cover of darkness in a Nicodemus way, the guys came to unveil the party headquarters. The media was still resistant. I want to extend my strong admiration for the cadres and the militants who defended the holy grounds. And normally, to be frank, I want to clear out that when people use the word militants in the context of our country, people think that those guns, stakes, or those that fought combatants that fought in the 90 wars and what have you know.
No.
In the revolutionary setting, we refer to militants, those cadres who read the rudiment in the historicity of their country. These people are university students who understand their rights, their constitutional rights, and the law of self-defense. They use that particular means as people have been trained by the party to defend the party to the extent that the guys, they talks from the Unity Party, the gangsters from the Unity Party regime couldn't, break the sanctity of our party. We want to salute them. No matter what it is, I'll be frank with you. People are in jail, yes. That's the revolution. Now, what the general told you. When the general won his first election, back 2011, when he won the election, why celebrating? He was bundled up in the pickle and thrown into jail. That he incited violence.
Yeah.
And I was there. That Sunday morning, we all were there, the bundle the general. But then he just won his election to be the lawmaker. And he was bundled up and thrown into jail. That he incited violence. Whatever they caused their own problems. And men have bear the scars, of the revolution. So we salute them. They will be free. The gangsters of the Unity Party has nothing to do. The guy they called, I don't know, they call him chemical Allieu or what kind of journalist. The general call him some kind of journalist Bob. They will continue to mislead the people, but that will not work. Yeah. The party remained vibrant, and I love how he closed up yesterday when I asked him about the state of the party.
Yeah.
He told us exactly the state of the party and where the party stands currently. And also when Rosalind asked a question about the state of the leader.
The
mindset of the president. Yeah. And he also rapped on that. And that is very interesting that we got to know. One thing I remember on the show, we argue on that, feel that the Standard Brother should leave the country and go on a safari. I said, no, there's a revolution. He's the head of the revolution. He
Yeah, he
remains
can
on
leave.
ground. He will
Right.
engage the process. The militants and cadres are there. They will support God first, but men are there. We
Right.
did that before for 12 years. The president will not ask calm. He will not chicken away. He will remain there and will engage these people. And we can reach a logical conclusion to the extent that 2011, the story will change once more. But
Absolutely.
there was a brilliant appearance of the leader, Moses Akara, great general. We hope that you'll find some time around to come on some of these program, and more especially during the weekend where people are relaxing home. I've been following people say, but why you guys not on the radio? Why you guys not on the radio in Liberia?
Yeah.
So I go, oh my God. Anyway, the CEO and the chairman will look into that as well. But it was a brilliant show yesterday, Mr. Gilman.
Thank you very much. We on that last note, while we're not on the radio, we are working out something soon, and we'll let our folks know which network we will be on in Liberia. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We are doing that. General Gray Akaras was great yesterday, and you know, uh, uh he's a strong ideologue. He understands the materials, and he's
Yeah.
honest about his advocacy. You can see the facts in whatever he puts out there. All right. So we were happy. We hosted him yesterday, and he came through, especially after uh, uh, he was invited by the Spoon Network, and then they shunned him away because the minister of disinformation was there spewing lies and hate messages and a whole lot more. And they had to allow him. They created the government, so they had to allow him on there. All right. Folks, if you just join us here on this platform, we do not entertain insults of any kind. Other than that, we will block you as stated here by our disciplinarian manager. No soup boils more than
No
palm
soup.
butter.
No soup.
No
More
soup.
than palm
No
butter.
soup
That's
boils
what
more
I'm
than
reading.
palm butter. Yeah. He said, please be
Oh,
informed that there is
yeah.
no insult of any kind on this great platform. If
Yeah.
anyone is found in such an act, will be blocked immediately. Remember, we also have our nurse on duty, and she celebrates her birthday today. Deconti Bajiro. Uh,
Wow.
yeah. Happy birthday to you again,
Happy
Dec.
birthday, Deconti.
Yeah.
The nurse on duty.
The nurse on duty to take care of anyone who is seriously sick on this great platform. Thanks for participating and listening tonight. God is in control. Absolutely. God is in
Absolutely.
control. And Yasaki where says, Mr. Gilmer, please, we need to get on the radio in Mama Liberia to get the message across the country. Absolutely. We are working on that. Atlanta, lady from Atlanta, we are working on that, okay? And we'll get back to you guys about that pretty soon. Vocalista Mandingo Jera, he says, happy birthday, Dak. Yeah. And Yasaki where says, happy birthday to the nurse on duty as well.
Yeah.
Nina Kuya, my lovely daughter, says, happy birthday, beautiful. No doubt. And Tomasaki, welcome to you there. Mas SP Pelu. Mr. Gilmer, is our people free from jail now? I heard something like that, but I can't independently say. They were first denied, but I think the Supreme Court came in and uh, 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 the Supreme Court came in and I think they should be out or they are out. Yeah. When AB comes on, he will talk to us about that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. MJ, Jessica, welcome to you. How you doing? And brother Connor, AB Connor says, good evening, my brother. and the GHT family. Good evening to you there. Welcome to you.
Yeah.
Good
evening, my biggest nephew, Ebi Kone.
Yata Dossi said, thank you for the show. Watching from Philadelphia. Welcome there, Yata. Good to see you on here. All right. So let's go to our conversation here. We publish a number of topics, articles on the page. For your own information purposes, to let you know what's happening around us or around you. President Weah wrote the ECOWAS community complaining the Boakai government to ECOWAS. And of course, ECOWAS did respond with a letter from the president of the ECOWAS Commission. Okay, he's actually currently in the country. This is the letter by ECOWAS. Let me try to zoom it for you if you haven't seen it. This is the letter here. ECOWAS Commission, His Excellency George M. Weah Sr., former president, Rehab Community, Republic of Liberia. Reference ECW/RRL/ADM/2324/2308 IBW. Monrovia, 23rd August 2024. Dear Your Excellency, request for meeting. I have the honor and pleasure to present my compliments and wish to inform Your Excellency that His Excellency Omar Allieu Touray, President of the ECOWAS Commission, will be in Liberia for a one-day working visit on 27th August 2024. His Excellency and his delegation will arrive in Liberia on Monday, 26th August 2024, and depart on the 28th August 2024. 2. In this regard, the delegation would like to meet with Your Excellency on 26th August 2024 in your offices at 1900 hours, which is 7 p.m. local time in Liberia. It will highly appreciate it. It will highly appreciate it if Your Excellency's office would confirm if the proposed date and time is convenient. 3. While looking forward to fruitful discussions, please accept the assurances of my highest consideration and esteem. Sincerely, Josephine Nkrumah, Resident Representative, First Street, Cinco. Josephine Nkrumah is the resident representative for ECOWAS mission to Liberia, and she communicated that letter to His Excellency President Weah about meeting with him or wanting to meet with him when the delegation arrived in Liberia. That meeting was scheduled for today. Hopefully, it did take place, and we will get some happenings or results from there. But what prompted this meeting? You will recall on August 22nd, we woke up to police brutality, an unprovoked attack on the headquarters of the CDC by police officers from the Liberian National Police. riot police officers, but the Liberian National Police. We show you videos of that.
Yep.
Or we can go back to show you a clip of that. Okay. This the video. We can mute it and play it for you so that you see what we're talking about. This is the CDC headquarters across the street. The police on the other side. The headquarters is across the street. Across the street, you see the smoke bellowing from the gate. That's tear gas being fired. Okay. All of these things began as early as around 4 a.m. local time in Liberia. And it lasted till about 2 o'clock from 4 a.m. Okay. These are scenes from there. The police going in, asking those alleged prayer mothers, these ladies here in the white and blue. Somebody trended earlier said the police use these ladies as him or she to get over there, because since all of these things been going on, this is the first time those prayer mothers or whosoever webnet, this is the first time they are coming outside to say they're going to go pray for peace. They want peace. And they were right there, but the police escorted them from the gates, and they dragged this young lady, pregnant woman. Okay, pregnant woman. They dragged her, they took her away. Okay, they did, and many other videos from the headquarters. All is predicated on a fake search and seizure warrant allegedly issued by a court in West Point to go to Congo Town to search and seize. We are getting reports that the clerk of that court forged the judge's signature and wrote the rate. And of course, he's currently behind bars on orders of the Supreme Court. But why would the police or the Justice Ministry seek a fictitious rate to raid a major political party headquarters, alleging they went to raid a drug house in the area? People in the area, in the community said, we don't have any drug house in this place. No, we don't. Okay? So they don't have any drug house in the place. So what did the police go to look for? What did the police go to look for? Was it a witch hunt? Huh? What did they go to look for? But this was not the first time that the party came under attack by the government. This was not the first time. Okay, this was not the first time. It happened the other day. Chairman Janga Kowo. Oh, the birthday lady is here. Nikki Unique Pieces, happy birthday to you. She said, thanks. No doubt. Happy birthday to you on the global stage, okay? Say thanks to your darling husband, the luckiest Shango, Dominic Brapo. He caused all of this to happen tonight. The man say he love you. Yeah, he said he love you. I'm gonna tell you, say he love you. Let it moon. Go to the moon and back. Joe Richards, welcome. How you doing? Yeah. Okay. Kuda William, don't be jealous. Tomorrow at your birthday, we'll celebrate you, okay? Happy pre-birthday to you.
Tonight for Nikki, right?
Tonight for Nikki. Celebrating Nikki. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Nikki. Happy birthday
Yeah.
to you.
She said, thanks, boss. Much
The
appreciated. You
luckiest,
welcome.
the luckiest, Dominic
The luckiest
Blackpool,
Shango. Yeah.
the luckiest Shango.
Yeah.
Very lucky. And now Nikki with him.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this is not the first time that the police is going on the CDC headquarters to raid. It's not the first time, neither the second time. Besides that, from there's a history of the Unity Party murdering CDCians at their headquarters. Okay, killing CDCians in Foya district, in Monrovia, in Nimba. Unity Party. Okay, why? Is it a crime to be a CDCian in blue T-shirt? Is it a crime to have an opposing view? Is it a crime? Huh? Is it? Is it a crime? To be a Liberian today in a Joseph Boakai government where you don't agree with Boakai. Is it a crime? Emmanuel Bro, why should criminal President Boakai pretend to be fighting a drug war when one of his sons is operating a huge ghetto right next to his presidential residence in Tinkers Village? Sad. Very sad. And it's open secret. It's open secret. Yeah. It's open secret that Jojo is operating is selling drugs. All right. Stephen Sa from Grand Kipmount, Pokba District, Sokpo Clan, Fornon Village. There. After I was finished with everything, my man, you stay
No,
good.
not yet.
Grand Kipmount County, Pokba District,
Yeah,
Sokpo Clan,
yeah.
Fornon Village. You're welcome, my man. Stevie Sa, you're welcome, and I hope you're having a wonderful time. All of you that following the program from Liberia, we are getting there little by little on getting a local radio in Monrovia to air our programs. All right. But other than that, you can listen to us on our online radio. It don't burn much of your data. Jita Hard Talk online radio on the Mixler app. You can find it on our page. Just download it. And that's what that's what I play in my car, Tamasa.
Wow.
Yeah, on I will do a video from the car and post it. You see on the screen, Judah Hard Talk FM 107 on the Bluetooth connector. And you hear the music, my man.
Don't stop music, man. You just on the roll.
Non stop. Eddie Mayata song Balima say, Mr. Gamer, when I'm driving long distance, I can enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So why should it be a crime? Yesterday, the Unity Party, the ANC, and the CPP was holding protests every day in Monrovia. Every day they were holding protests. The June 7th, the December 30th that were moved to January 6th. The December 30th protest was to force President Weah out of office.
Out of office, yeah.
Yeah, it was when December 30th, 2019. That was when we marched on Washington, D.C. Tamasa, December 13, 2019. We marched on Washington, D.C. to protest, rally against the forced removal of President Weah. Okay, the first and only pro-government protest in Washington, D.C. We led over 400 Liberians there. And then after our presence in D.C., they started moving custard and protest date from December 30th. They started moving back and forth. By the time they arrived at January 6th, it was watered down and the country did not burn. They still celebrated the protests. They had pots, coal pots, fire half, you name it. The cooking sausages on the grounds of the Capitol. Yega Koloba went there with 2 pistols, according to Costa. They deny it, but Costa will later admit. Okay, all kinds of protests. ANC leader Alexander Cummings will tell the people on the radio, protest, protest, protest. You got to protest, demand, demand, demand. All of those things happen, and President Weah did not relent. What the papa? Zanzan Kawa say, Joe, we are not hesitates. Now go English there.
Eh? Go on. Yeah. One motor buy 2 cars.
Joe, we are not hesitates. Zina yo. Okay? President Weah did not hesitate. He did not say, with all of these protestations going on, Sarah Dopo, how you doing? Welcome. With all of these protestations going on, I'm not going to give my people the freedom they deserve. The decriminalization of free speech. He went to work and signed that bill into law. Decriminalizing free speech. It will be the same free speech rights that Bujuban Keita will use against then cultural ambassador for 28 years. Mr. Gayman, Jerome, welcome. Okay? It's what Bujuban Keita will use against Julie Andy in favor of the guy from Morocco. A man who berated the woman. Said all kinds of nasty things about her. She didn't take her arm to go after him. She went to the law because she trusted in the courts. Bujuban Keita will say, this government is not prosecuting anybody for their free speech. Don't you know the Camara law decriminalize free speech and a whole lot more? Today, we see the Boycott government going after people for their free speech, for their rights guaranteed by the law, by the Constitution. That if you are an employee in government, you cannot say anything against the government. If you do, you are damned. If you don't, and you even sneeze, you are damned. Yeah. Okay. So President Weah wrote ECOWAS, informing them about what is happening in the country. Okay. This is a peaceful man. He understands what it took to get Liberia to where she is today. Boyka can't account for nothing that brought peace to Liberia. Tamasa? What can Boyka point to say he did this to bring peace to Liberia?
The wise man, absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
And it doesn't mean that because we are saying this, but it's just the truth that absolutely nothing he brings. Never, ever. There's no peace accord that you hear that Bwaka have participated in. There's nothing, absolutely nothing. And it's just the truth.
It's
and we
truth.
ask people to just tell the 14 years civil upheaval that took place in Liberia to come up and say Bwaka have participated in such a group in making sure that to mitigate peace up to present nothing.
Nothing.
No one heard about Bwaka until Ellen came, and we had the name Bwaka on the ticket. Yeah, in 2005. But nothing, absolutely nothing.
Okay, so he does not understand the peace that the country enjoys today. So he does not even appreciate that peace. That's why you see Unity Party partisans are on Facebook talking about President Weah that cry baby. He go complain to ECOWAS because he knows what ECOWAS did in terms of ECOMOG. They pay the price for the peace we enjoy today. They made the ultimate sacrifice. Soldiers in ECOMOG died for us to have peace. And President Weah does not want to see Liberia plunge into that situation again. So he's exhausting every means available to him as a peace ambassador and a former president who kept the peace for 6 years without any peacekeepers on the ground. Without any peacekeepers on the ground for 6 years. Right upon his election, before he will get inaugurated, 18,000 peacekeepers in unmail left the country. They left the country. Over 2,000 health workers' pay was left in limbo. Teachers left in limbo. The country economy was what Darius DeLong called in the toilet. That was the time that the country economy was in the toilet. He did everything to revive the country, to revive the economy. Okay? Now people are appreciating that their salaries were harmonized so that they will receive it, Tamasa, so that they will get paid. Now they are appreciating that their salaries were harmonized. But now their salaries are no longer harmonized. They don't even have the job to get the harmonized salaries. So now they are missing the well.
Yeah.
The well have run dry.
Yeah.
So they are missing the well.
They are now they know now they have seen the two sides.
They've seen the two sides.
Yeah. So the witch that it could be the witch that it could have been harmonized now at this time, which of course is late.
Yeah.
Slave.
Okay. So don't celebrate or don't make mockery of people of President Weah writing ECOWAS, call their attention to what is obtaining
It
in the
is,
country.
it is
Only if
very
you celebrate
strategic.
violence.
Yeah, it's very strategic.
Very
That's a
strategic.
leadership. That's a leadership as the highest
Yeah.
level. In this matter, you found out the president will have served. So he comes in, he has served the presidency. Now he's outside of it. There are things that he saw, Baka have not even said reached there yet.
No, nothing.
No.
Nothing.
So to look at the peace of the country is paramount. And as you said, he played a leading role into this.
He did.
Being even said a peace, being not even said like the goodwill ambassador from the United Nations.
Yeah.
To go into his country and work and to make sure that he talked to his people.
Right.
The faction bringing them together. He played that role. What was Baka? Nowhere.
What was Baka?
And even under his administration, they have to bring him on board to bring some face to the administration by appointing a peace ambassador.
Yeah.
When they later left them disgracefully.
In a very Baka government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lima Bowie left them disgracefully because they appointed Lima Bowie at the time.
Yeah.
And when Lima Bowie disgraced them, they needed a fist lift.
They needed a fist lift.
And by then we were there when they even said when they called President Weah to get them fist lift.
Right.
And he did that. And the only thing I'm talking that some of us we were thinking otherwise. Yeah.
The female Natana McGill is here tonight. Sarah Dopo.
Oh.
You saw Natana McGill respond to somebody.
Well, Sarah Dopo. Should I hijack them?
Yeah.
And bring their own voice and put it there and remind them. She go and remind people.
Yeah. You never miss until rises sit on it. Natana McGill on a post. Just go look for Sean Liberia and you will find it there. We're not reading there yet. I will send it to you. Yeah. Mass SP Pelu, salary harmonization versus civil service harmonization. They chose civil service harmonization. Harmonization. Yeah. They didn't see it coming.
Yeah, leadership just common sense.
Common sense.
Yeah.
And comfort mamite, CMT. You would think that Joe Boyka's song, being an addict, Joe Boyka will create programs for rehabilitating people on drugs. But no, he is going around witch hunting sedition. He is trying so hard to carry us back to 30 years. Yeah, absolutely. Taking us back, Mass SPC, I saw that today. I laugh. I'm telling you. All right. So George Weah understands what is at stake here. All right. It's not Boyka. Boyka, he does not even know that he's president of a country. Okay. Had Boyka known that he is the president of a country, he wouldn't have come to Atlanta, Georgia, or made several travels around the world and going back empty-handed. Going back empty-handed. Okay? Don't take my word for it. We made a comment about whether Boyka on Flag Day. Is it Happy Flag Day or Happy Slave Master Will Day? JNB in Atlanta collecting slave owners' will. Hey, my country. That's what we said on August 24th. Is it Flag Day? Is it Happy Flag Day? Eh? Eh? Yes, I care where. Ambassador, we are work hard for peace in Mama Liberia. And he's not going to sit down and let it go down the drain. Absolutely. He's not going to sit down and let it go down the drain. Walker came to Atlanta, Georgia. Since he became president, it's the third time he's coming to the United States. Yeah, it's the third or fourth time. He came to Texas. He came to Minnesota and Georgia. He's back to Georgia. And this time in Georgia, who was the first person he met with? A supervisor. We don't need all of that. Yeah, Sarah Dopo. Who did Bwaka meet with? A supervisor from the custodian of, I don't know, Wales or probate court or something at some courthouse. And a young lady was telling him that they get a great find, or they had a great find that they saw in the archive. She's an archivist, something like that. Tony Carr from Nicrutown, Monserrato, welcome to you. Says, I'm watching from Nicrutown, Monserrato. Welcome, District 16. Welcome to you there. She said, her team found a piece of document from a slave owner dating back to 1847. Okay? And she's passing this over to Joseph Boakai for Boakai to take home and find those people, those slave descendants. After 200 years, Boakai should go and find those slave descendants. 200 years of slave arrival in the country, 1822 I'm talking about. But that document dates back to 1847. So 100 and what? 77 years today. Meshach Flomo. Meshach from Division 17 Firestone, Mark Gibby, welcome to you. Welcome, good to see you. Jerry Akwe, Mr. Gamer, I've been asking you for a while now about Deputy Speaker. Since he became Speaker, he has not attended any CDC program. Is he still hoping to be Vice President? Please keep digging deeper. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Say ask her to dig deeper. We'll find out. Yeah. All right. Rufus Nalie Way Jr. I heard that the old man has returned empty-handed again. I wonder which lies his worshippers are cooking for public consumption as usual. We're digging inside what they told the Liberian people that they carry student exchange program and Liberian students going to benefit from student exchange program and blah, 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 blah. All kind of nonsense. Big glad glad. Third time coming to America using Liberian taxpayers' money and going back to Liberia with empty hands. Nothing to show. But let me now waste much of your time. Listen to this archivist, I think the supervisor for that place. Listen to her explain to Boakai about this find and the document that she turned over to him.
Your availability a diplomatic visit to make a presentation to you and to invite you to discuss opportunity here in Fulton County. The reason that I am here is for a very special discovery in Fulton County Probate Court. Probate court is where people file their wills, their last will and testament. We have records dating back to 1847, which predates the Civil War here in America. One day, as I was walking through our archives, I noticed that our records predated the Civil War. So I asked my staff to look at the wills and see if any of the wills gave away human beings. Within the first 10 minutes, we found 3 wills where slave owners bequest their wills. I get 3 Negro slaves to my sister-in-law, 2 Negro slaves to my brother, and on. In one of the wills, a man stated that he wanted, upon his death, to send all of his slaves to Liberia, and he wanted to pay to transport them and give them $100 each. This is in 1840s. It's a lot of money. And he gave some money to the American Colonization Society. We were so shocked to learn the history that some slave owners sent their slaves to Liberia. That was something that we don't often hear. I alerted the press. We got all sorts of and people began to ask to see our wills. We were contacted by various groups. It went viral, over 1 million hits. And so in this type of information and relationship, people are interested in learning. As people research genealogy and history, and so we were excited to connect with you because I have brought for you today a copy of that will, and it's kind of hard to read, so it's transcribed in typing. And so we also have more official copies that we would like to present to you if you're able to meet with the chairman of the board. And so it's hard to read it, but that's essentially what it says about giving giving the slaves back to sending them to Africa. So we would love to make the connection and be a part of any efforts to strengthen the relationship. Part of those efforts in strengthening that relationship is documenting the relationship. I am also here joined by a group, 5 Points Media, who is actively engaged and also a Liberian citizen, who is actively engaged in working on a documentary explaining that trade and the relationship. And if you have a moment, I will allow him to share more.
Sure. Eric Faulkner, everyone, it's a pleasure to be here. Honored to be present, sir. In addition to what's in the will, the slave owner also bequeathed 1/3 of his land, which is in Fulton County and 2 other counties in Georgia, to the slaves and their descendants. It's explicitly written in the will and their descendants, which means that there are potentially folks in Liberia who are connected to land over here. Wow.
There are folks in Liberia who are connected to land over here in Fulton County, Atlanta, Georgia. Okay? We are not making this up, people. This was the conversation Boaka had with those folks. And then at the very meeting, they told him about the school, Clark, I think community college or something, that they just got. And to tell you that, I will play so you can hear it for yourselves. But the lady in the green who spoke first said that the school, I think more college, something I can't readily remember the name, but she will say the name. That they just got their R9. Their R9 has been approved, so students can come to that college or university from Liberia. But what is Morehouse? Thank you, Kuda Williams. Kuda Williams said Morehouse. That's the name she used, Morehouse. Yeah, thank you, Kuda. And she said R9. Okay, R9 is not associated with students, whether it's student exchange or student visa. R9 is an immigration benefit that allows you to work. In fact, is the form that employers give to people with work authorization to fill out. Okay, we know this because we benefited from those things. We did all of those forms, the R9, the R762, Tamasa.
Yeah, they are now. It is the employment verification form.
Employment verification form.
If you go to apply, you gotta give it. You gotta fill in that form to know
Yeah.
whether you're eligible to
Whether you are eligible to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the employment verification form.
So, besides that, was she talking about M1 or F1 visa? We'll come to that, but listen to it first.
That story, giving respect to indigenous Liberians.
Again, we would like to invite the opportunity to present and to meet with the leaders of Fulton County. And we know you have a short timeline, so we're available at a moment's notice if you have a moment. I don't want to put you on the spot, so you all let us know once we leave if there's going to be a time in which we can have the leadership of this area to come and meet. And is there any questions?
Okay, right after that, then they all introduce themselves to the supervisor. They all Bwaka is seated there, his cabinet advisors and everybody, special aid to him, everybody seated at the table, and they all introduce themselves. Okay, let's go back there.
Okay. My name is Mama Kabilete. It's a statement of the food I think we've been talking. Yes. So we look at the schedule.
Iran's Muslim coordinating for diaspora affairs of the different state.
Elizabeth Miana, show coordinator for this visit.
Ambassador Charles Snitter, Ambassador at Large, Executive Mansion.
And I'm the Oracle of the right here. And I've been in touch with their office.
Are resetting their model. They recently received college that Morris Brown College in particular. They are resetting their model. They recently received I-9 clearance to accept international students and resetting their model. They recently received I-9 clearance to accept international students. And I would love to make the introduction with the president, resetting their model. They recently received I-9 clearance to accept international students. And I would love to make they recently received I-9 clearance to accept international students.
Okay. To accept international student, It's not the I-9. It's the I-20. The I-20 forms that is sent to the student and to the embassy. You fill out that form. There are requirements for that form to be approved as an international student. Okay? It is not I-9. Google I-9 form is employment verification. The student is not coming for work. You might be able to find student aid job on campus where you work for like 4 hours to help you. But the requirement for I-20 form, that student must have not less than 17,200 United States dollars in your account every year. $17,200. Okay? So what she spoke about, the I-9, look at it, is employment verification. Students come on F1 or M1 visas. Okay? The M1 visa is like the M in there stands for multiple entries. That is, while you are here going to school closes, you can go back to where you came from, go for vacation. Okay? Yeah. You can use your M1 visa, which is multiple entries, to go back and forth for visa. Thank you, Maki Kai, our national correspondent. He said, for the I-20 form to be approved, requires you to have a sponsor to be able to pay your school fees. If you don't have a sponsor, you must have $17,200 in your account every year. Your sponsor can be in Liberia, can be anywhere. Your sponsor don't have to be in America. Okay? Your sponsor can be anywhere. But you must show that money in your account. The account will carry your name. Okay? It's not I-9. F1 allows you to come to go to either a community college, a vocational school, stuff like that, short term. Okay? So they went back and said that, yeah, Mr. Kier, Stephen Kier, said, well, Mark, I've been on since, but was just following. So this is my question. If you know, please, is there student exchange between schools and countries? Is that the easy way for one to just enter into, as explained by our government, please? They try to make it that way. They try to make it that way so that people can say, oh, Boaka got opportunities for us. Zilch, zero, nada, fuck key, they didn't take back, papi. Fuck key, they didn't take back. You heard the lady talking. She's talking about I-9. I-9 is employment verification. That's not student visa. James City said, I came on F1 and I-20 visa. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. We know quite a number of people Like the came on that. The Nigerian students in this country, the Nigerians, they come plentiful on I-20 F1 visa. I know a lot of them from the place of work. They come plentiful. Because their parents then will put the money in their account. That's why in a country, you check 10 persons with master degree, one among the 10 will be from Nigeria. Tamasa, it's no joke. It's no joke. Michael Yaya from Lombard, Bergamo, Italy. Welcome. How you doing? Yeah. Kuda William. That's the lady Lois. She brought some of those funny people there. She is sitting next to her. Yeah. I know. You know, if you don't have an itinerary, something, Lamage.
Yeah, Mr. Kim, how are you?
I'm good. Where you want to say quick here? You don't talk for long.
No, don't talk for long. Mr. Tamasa, you do not let Mr. Kim be younger than you. I'm going to call your wife. You need to use just for me. Period.
Who?
Number two, Tamasa, like he the one talking to.
I don't want to tell the man say we're not Jerome Gamer.
I'm following my chairman. My chairman says
Jerome Gamer won't be a young boy. You won't be our young brother.
I'm following my chairman.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Kim, the truth is, I see why. And it's another communist say he the one own Liberia. It was a time to be president because the people in Georgia, the Liberians in Georgia, thinking they own Liberia.
Yeah.
They think that where the 350 or 340 slave master came from, so they think that they own Liberia.
Yeah.
So as I just get on say what how they call it Yasini, it is another communist, all of them things say they own Liberia.
Yeah.
And they can walk to the American president and say, don't support Liberia because I want tax money.
Yeah.
Well, Liberian people here listen to the show tonight or tomorrow morning. Mr. Bucker ain't bringing or Juga or team for you.
Nothing.
The job the people want in America, they are looking for nicest. Because that people what is signing down the slave master there is to bring you to work on their farm. That will be their job. They see John and high in Liberia, that will be their job for them in America. So you don't let people fool you.
Right.
Those slave masters, they're just lying. They're making me some pocket of feeder to relive a life when you're the slave master to a young boy age. I listen, Mr. Kimo. Tamasa, just for me, you can't be older than Mr. Kimo.
Hey, Lamage. Anyway, I hear you. But I'm following my chairman.
Right. Let's keep our more further than like this, all right?
We'll keep it.
Yeah. Yeah. Emmanuel Swain, for everywhere Boyka and his team will go, they will always make fool out of them. That's what happening. Okay?
Yes.
I mean, let me Tamasa, have you there was a time where I argue with my employer. All right?
Yeah.
Because the I-9 form, they introduced the I-9 form around 2000 and I think 2008 to 2010, somewhere there. That when they introduced the I-9 form. And the I-9 form says employer should not ask for anything more than what the employee can give. The beneficiary can give. If they're not satisfied with the document, let them contact immigration. Okay?
Yeah.
So this day, my work authorization, the card was expired. but I had applied for a new one. So I got my receipt that it is being processed. And the
Yeah.
I-9 form say you can present your receipt when your employer asks for something. So the employer asked for my new work authorization, and I presented the receipt from immigration that my paper is being processed. I went to work the next day. They sent me home. They say, "Oh, Mr. Gamer, until you get the actual card, you can't come back to work." I said, "You will be discriminating against me." I told them just that.
Yeah.
I said, "You'll be discriminating against me." I said, "Because you don't have any right to go in heaven, Tamasa." I told my employer, I said, "You don't have any right to ask me for anything more than what I can give you." And the letter that I gave you, the receipt that I gave you,
Yeah.
qualifies me to work until I can get the card. They said, "Oh no, you got to go home. When you get the card, you can come." I said, "I want to register that you are discriminating against me." They said, "No, but any way you want to take it, but we can't keep you here. It's against the law." I left. After 3 days, they call me. "Oh, please, can you come to work in the morning?" We call our lawyer. I will call our lawyer in Calexico, California, and we send your documents to him. And he said, "Yes, just what you explained to us was the fact. And please don't get vexed. Can you come to work in the morning?" I said, "Yes, I can come to work." I went to work. My man, the thing I'm telling you, the whole company, the president, everybody, they call staff meeting and apologized to me. They did. They apologized to me. They gave me extra 2 weeks pay for those 3 days that I missed. Please don't be mad. To God in heaven. All right. So we understand the issue because the thing about it, some of these people don't know what they're talking when it comes to immigration benefits.
No, they don't. They don't.
They don't know.
Yeah.
You that is receiving the benefit, you know what this thing stands for, what this thing can do for you.
Yes.
You know? So when I saw that piece of information that no employer should ask you for anything besides what you can give them, I took it. Seriously, Sarah
Now,
Double. The
now you're
first
reliant.
lawsuit.
Now you're reliant, right?
I laid the groundwork. I laid the groundwork that they were discriminating against me. So they knew
Yeah. Yeah.
that's the word
Yeah.
that I use. I say, if you
Yeah.
send me home, you are discriminating against me. Yeah.
No. So.
You know?
Yeah.
So and some of them actually don't know.
They don't. They don't know at all.
They don't know. And I just this supervisor.
Yeah, she's talking about R9, so I don't know.
Talking about R9. Yeah.
And the old man just nodding his head, you know.
Just nodding his head.
You know.
Just nodding his head.
The first thing after the discussion, before they start introducing themselves.
Yeah.
I don't know how that one work. You go for the meeting, you have to all the discussion, everything. Then before you say, John Brown,
yeah,
Mama Car, I did. Oh, so, yeah, I swear.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm telling you. So, Fokoki, they didn't take back. Student exchange is quite different from the M1 and F1 visas. The I-20. Okay, she meant to say I-20. That the school is now qualified with the I-20. They can get foreign students to come and attend.
That's it.
That's the I-20. And the I-20, you need X amount of dollars in your account.
In your account.
You need a sponsor
Yeah.
who can vouch for you that they will have that money in your account all the time, and all of that.
Yeah.
How you gonna
And
pay
2
for
years,
yourself?
2
Yeah,
years medical insurance.
yeah. You gotta have all of that. All right.
Oh,
You're not gonna
yeah.
be a liability
No.
after a certain period of time before you can probably qualify to work on campus, student aid or student work
Yeah.
aid. Before you can do the work aid program, you work like 4 hours, couple of days. You're not gonna work full time. So UPA's Unity Party partisans that are celebrating the coming Goa student exchange, the VLA, VLAH, VLA. Tamasa, take it away. I think I'm frozen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let me say welcome to the GHT. Currently we have some technical issue within our studio, but let's keep following. The host, while Marco Gamer will come back in like 1 or 2 minutes. But basically, we've been talking about few things surrounding our country and also the trip of President Boakat, here where we were, where they met a group of people and they're talking about uh, a document that was found within their archive, and that has to do with a slave master's wrote his will, and then it happened in 1847 that he wrote his will. There were few slaves that, to his belief, came from Liberia or they were migrated back to Liberia, were part of his farm, and she and her team turned that way over to President Boakai, and it has to do paying back their transportation fare and also giving in $100 then when he passed. So just imagine 1847 such will were written. And if you just talk about it now, it's almost about 177 years. So that part of that particular discussion, we will follow it as we continue to talk about it. But the one thing that caught our attention where this particular group said that they have it's a college that have been established, and also I think they have qualified for certain immigration paperwork that were allowed um, students from Liberia to matriculate in the university in the US. But however, while going through, the host, the chairman, the CEO, while Michael Gilmer is back, let me just switch back to him.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, senior analyst, vice chair. And folks, we apologize for that break in the broadcast. Wow, look at this. Kuda William, Mr. Gimmer. Only the Kenyan president was welcomed by the city mayor of Atlanta, and not
Wow.
JNB.
All right, man. The man go city, man. The man go sit down in some kind of place. All his people, after talking before they start introducing
Before they
themselves,
start introducing themselves,
then somebody talking about now for student exchange program,
your student exchange program
and
for
the old man
ANA.
just bopping your eye and shaking. Hello. And now
Yeah,
he's back in Liberia.
he's back in Liberia. Quick, quick. He's Chile.
And we'll follow that will. Digging deeper with Dick, and we'll know where he kept that will. So he shouldn't keep it and give it to Jojo.
You can't
And
just,
just
you
to
can't
know
give it
that
to
Jojo
anybody like
grandfather
that.
came from there.
Yeah.
Jojo ancestor came from So we gotta dig deeper to know where that will is.
Absolutely. We have to. We have to. Yeah. Okay. So not only that Boaka came here and he spent money to attend that program. Okay, he did. He spent money to attend that program. Yomli Kanga Lawrence did the same thing. Yomli Kanga Lawrence did the same thing. She came to these United States and attended the DNC, the Democratic National Convention. Okay, she attended the DNC. This is Yumbley at the DNC. She attended the DNC and she spent money to be over there. As a president pro tempore, she's a foreign actor in the American politics, in the American election system. She is a foreign actor. Okay? And besides that, you don't. So you see, that's the vice presidential candidate, Tim Walz, was speaking that night, Wednesday night. And she was there for Kamala Harris also. So you know she was there 2 or 3 nights. How much did she pay? Emmanuel A. Payne, Mr. Gabon, so what's the difference between the Pen Power program and what you guys are discussing about? Pen Power is PANPAL, a friend, where you communicate with this person. That time there were no emails, no phone for text messaging, no WhatsApp, no Facebook. So it was letters. People were writing letters. People had pen pals all over the place. Yeah, I remember in Julie High School when they bring the mails, and if you didn't get a mail, then you're not big girl, you're not big boy that time. Yeah, and then the magazines, Jet magazine used to list people looking for friends around the world with their addresses and everything. And you buy that, you get a Jet magazine, you go inside, you get pen pal from there. And then another thing that used to happen too was if you took pictures, the film, you could mail the film to America. They will develop your pictures and send it back to you. Whether you mailed it to CVS or Rite Aid or any kind of photo lab, they will develop it. You send it with the money. They will develop your pictures and send it back to you. Yeah. So that what pen pal was about. You write the person write you back. Yeah. No mission get there. They used to be racing, my man. Who will get more meals? And then they'll call you one by one, you get your meals. They'll call you all one by one to go get your meal. Yeah. Elizabeth Tondra, how you doing? Yeah, Pin, that was normal day. Yes, sir. Where say yes, it was letters. Yeah, pen pal was letters. But what we're discussing now is students coming to America, either as an international student. Yeah. Yes, I said she had one from California. Yeah. Okay, let's take Keto quickly on here. Keto, how you doing?
Good, Mr. Joe, man.
Yeah.
You know,
I want to deliver the Yomli Kanga story before we, but go ahead.
Yeah, just to allow humor into the conversation.
Yeah.
I wanted the people did due diligence before calling JNB. I wanted to went back to watch the tape the audio from the late Charles Walker Bromskin.
Right.
When he told JNB, why don't you stop this damn Congo and country thing and come and debate me? So JNB oppose Congo people, and then you go take the Congo people will and give it to him?
That's another one there. Yeah. We'll look for that Charles Bromskin video. I think I got it in my archive.
Go back to the video. This man is strongly against American Liberians. And then you go sit down in Atlanta and take the American Liberian will and give it to him.
Give it to him, yeah.
No,
yeah.
I just called to put that one here so we can laugh.
Absolutely. That's true.
That's true.
And that Charles Netter sitting there right there.
Yeah, but just the hypocrisy we talk about.
That's right, hypocrisy.
Okay, brother, you are listening.
Thank you. All right, so this is Yumli Kanga Lawrence at the DNC. All right, she was not there alone. She went with somebody else. This the other person she went with. Who else did she go with? We don't know. Yeah. Okay. So she heard Bill Clinton talking to that night. Yeah. Okay. This is not something, it's not, flow show or putting up show. This is high risk material right here. A high ranking official of a foreign government. Yeah. Yeah. Jerome Gamer. Jerome Gamer said, my bastard sister is way in the nosebleed session. Yeah. Tracy Vincent, how you doing? Welcome. How are you? All right. And Cyril Dopo, oh, how I wish this picture could put food on the table of the Liberian people. But unfortunately, it's not going to happen. It's a big show. The things they criticized yesterday, they are doing worse today.
Yeah.
But besides that, she paid money to go in here. Okay? If you look at the story we put up, we share in I think the True Breakfast show or group. One guy myself went back and forth, toe to toe. I even share with him the video of Chris Cuomo talking about the monies that people paid to go to these things, millions of dollars. How do you think that the DNC was able to raise $82 million during that week of her convention? Yeah. How you think they raised $82 million? You think that a flow show? This is not Liberia, where the candidates pay people, okay, to vote for them. Especially those senators and representatives, they carry rice and zinc in the interior. Cement, money to entice people. Here, the people support their party and candidate. Jerome Believer Wizard Jr. from Bokonjile. Long time, my man. Good to hear from you tonight. Welcome. How you doing? Say hi to your wife, okay? Welcome. And Ajala Rayla Johnson from Afghanistan. Welcome to you. Mark Richard Blair. One thing we know, Mr. Gamer, ADD wasn't there. The trusted travel companion. No, he wasn't there this time. Okay? So she paid to go over here. Let's show you this is Yumli all by herself doing her selfie, making sure that she capture team was in her background, in her selfie, to show that she was there in person. Okay? But let's show you a video of Chris Cuomo explaining about what it cost to attend such an event. Okay? This is Chris Cuomo, formerly of CNN. Let him explain to us how much it costs, the various sections over there. And then you tell me Yumley did not pay to go over there.
The RNC. We're going after the elites, baby. We're going after these big corporations with a two set of rules where it's all about them, and Trump can do it because he knows them and they can't own him, even though he's taking their money hand over fist in ways and amounts we've never seen before. Out where I live on Long Island, insane amounts of money, millions per person. Wow. That's what they said. What do you hear here? Going after the corporations for price gouging. That's why you have high grocery prices. I don't really believe that, by the way. The margins in groceries is very thin. It's about the supply chain. It's about the cost structure. It's about the cost of money. It's about how much money was put in to the economy. It's complicated. It's a world market. It's a world explanation. We don't like complicated in politics. So it's convenient to say go after the corporations and the gouging. Fine, everybody loves that. But here's the reality. You want to hear something that is a fucking shocker? These are the people. These are the soldiers. And look who's looking down on us. Look who's looking down on us. Ring around. Look all the way around. You start at the first level with the media people. They didn't get those boxes for free. They did not get those boxes for free. You then get to the next level of suits. You see all those suits with glass boxes? On the other side, there are these curtains that get pulled across when people come in for meetings. Those are all corporate donors. 500 grand, 700 grand, $1 million, $1.5 million. I'm not making up the numbers. They're on the menu sheet for the convention. RNC, same fucking thing. So literally.
You hear it? Listen one more time.
RNC, same fucking 700 grand, $1 million, $1.5 million. I'm not making up the numbers. They're on the menu sheet for the convention. RNC, same fucking thing. So literally, the people you say you're going to go after are looking down on you. You want to go get them, go fucking get them. They're right there. The money has exploded in politics. You almost don't have two parties when it comes to this anymore. The theory of the uniparty is real in as much as this one point is true. They need the money. And after Citizens United, legal money is the most dangerous money in the game now. PACs, super PACs. It allowed corporations and rich individuals to completely go around and blow up any kind of common sense about what matters in politics and motivating message. Because they need commercials, they need social media, it's all money. So they're literally saying they're going to go after the people who bought the boxes. They're in the boxes. You see representatives running around on the floor, doing hits with people like me. They then push you out of the way at the elevator to get back to the boxes.
They push you out of the elevator to get back to the boxes, to get back to Yumli Kanga Lawrence there who pay money to be over there. Okay? Tamasa.
Yeah, Mr. Gibbon.
Your take.
Yeah, I think we wrapped on a little bit yesterday.
We did.
I think this is very dangerous when it comes to the diplomatic cycle. I believe it's a serious diplomatic misstep by the Senate pro tem. The first thing, whenever I see things like this, I want to know the motivation behind it. I want to know why she want to achieve. Why all of this? Being, I think, the fourth or the third highest person of the land when it comes to succeeding the president. Why do you want to prove? What the show womanship you want to prove?
Yeah.
That you have connections? There are ordinary people go for this convention, they pay their money and they go in. What do you want? And it just speak volume to the effect, Mr. Gilman, that our people just feel say leadership is play. They just feel it's a play thing.
Right.
And it is not.
It is
It
not.
is not. As a pro tem, you represent a nation that existed for 177 years. So we believe that you go to the kind of you around, you represent up with style and dignity. But in this, I just feel, it's something that, is it bring the morale and the prestige of our country. And it just tells us that
It puts the
people,
country in jeopardy.
yeah, because
What
this
if
get a rally, the
uh,
political rally,
what if the
that you
Democrats
leave
don't win?
you leave your own duty. You are not called for such a program. That's the first
No.
thing. You went on a different program representing your country as a legislator,
Right.
and then you just move into this. There are two parties going for the elections. So if you go and showcase yourself as a foreign power and tragically another party wins, while with Liberia stands in
They must not read that comment for the big brother. Stephen Kier.
Well, my
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 wife
wife
said
said that maybe
the
the
student
student
exchange
exchange
program
program
the president
the
mentioned
president mentioned upon his return will be between
Witherspoon Nursing
Witherspoon
College
Nursing
and
Baka
Broadcast
School
School
in his
in his hometown.
hometown or Sanga. Maybe. And we all join to say maybe. So
Yeah,
we'll see how it goes.
we'll see how it goes.
But
Steven
but
Saar,
Yombly is a serious diplomatic misstep. In short,
serious
to
misstep.
categorize it, it's a serious misstep.
Yeah,
It has, I think, yeah, I think she should just think about it, but it's a serious misstep. It's a serious blunder. It doesn't speak
I hope when she
well for us
returns,
as a
I hope
nation.
when she returns, they will
Yeah,
ask her,
yeah.
or
I
the
don't know.
press
Why
will
would
ask
you
her
want
the
to
hard
do that?
questions. Yeah,
Do you want to prove? Why would you want to do that?
yeah,
You know. So I think it was good that the GHT brought it out and will make it as a talking point so our
absolutely.
people can see it, because you're not an ordinary person. You
No,
represent, and the capacity currently functioning as Senate Pro Tem. It's a serious position for serious people. It's
it
not for
is.
play.
Yeah,
So you can't go and trying to dampen the diplomatic relationship with a situation that things can change at any time.
it can
You don't
change.
know that the other party may
The
have
other
win
party could
and
win.
win.
Yeah,
What would you do?
and then
You see, and you
you
there with
get
all the pictures and what of you, and
yeah.
by then you be say the Senate Pro Tem.
Mm-hmm.
So what business do you want to have with these people, and the people know your intent?
Right.
So you have to be, it's just common sense. Know your game, you for all. Why it's true, personally, you might have your side, but it doesn't count. What happens is the nation. So if you
The
are
nation.
representing the country
Yeah.
at that level, you have to be open and you have to be balanced so that your interest in the country can be put first. That's
Yeah.
all that is matter. It has
That's
nothing to do with you personally.
no.
And there was she blunder,
Absolutely.
you know.
Yeah. Our telephone lines are open. Call us here 313-957-9702. You can call the same number on WhatsApp +1 313-957-9702 WhatsApp or direct. Let's take few callers here, and then we're gonna call it All right. All right. Let me say congratulations and hi to our new subscriber on YouTube, Harris Tom. Harris Tom just subscribed to us on the YouTube channel. And all of you that are subscribing to us on YouTube and Facebook, we say thank you very much for following us and subscribing on our pages. All right. And all of you on the radio as well. Thank you very much. The radio has over 80,000 listeners right now.
That's why normally I always say, I say, look, the biggest thing is those that follow us, and that's why I can really humble us to see people following us, because we may have all the ideas and all of the talking point, but if you don't have people to follow you to come and grab these points, then you wouldn't reach our what we want to, our desired intent. So
Absolutely.
to find our people following us is something very remarkable, and we really, really appreciate that. And I just want to add my voice to the CEO voice to say, look, we cherish you. We really honor you, for following us. Taking your time to follow us is something that we really love. Thank you so much for all of us.
Absolutely. Thank you, Tamasa. And Bami C. Bright from Monrovia. Good morning to you there and welcome. Thanks for tuning in this morning. Okay. Let's take Kuda Williams. Happy birthday to you.
Now I know my birthday on July 26th. And you say you just say happy birthday of me with me that day. So you're telling me. Well, if I get me,
well, you want that to be like Nikki?
Yeah, come on, Toro. Now I enjoy another weekend,
Yeah.
That big party there that you have in Santa Atlanta. That wedding, she will get me out with me. So let us say that.
Okay.
Come on, baby.
Right.
So, I'm looking at the program,
Uh-huh.
and the most of the pictures they have in this program is about the Kenya president.
The program?
Yeah, that they have when he came, that the international focus something they have.
Yeah.
I got the program right in front of me. I'm looking at it. The picture that Cynthia Bohani Nash Plum for a while.
Uh-huh.
She put herself, she was there with all her people she had used to work with her. They're the one they put to the front with a few people. And because Sarah Beslow mother lives on that side downtown.
Yeah.
So most of the people that you saw going to that thing was Sarah Beslow, my church members. So our church members they were part of that. Yeah, so our church members and they all were there. And her man and the group that said they were going to find out where they came from.
Uh-huh. So now why they get the slave whale?
Yes, outside they took that paper and gave to him. Now, so he the new one to go and discover Liberia and America.
Yeah.
He went there and go clean a bowl. I'm sorry, you were not used to it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. Don't mind those people. So fake. I mean, you should have seen all people walking on the side going over there. On his schoolmate, classmate. So fake us in that was done there. So great secret. I mean, you should have seen the Roscoe suit.
Wow.
The African clothes somebody were wearing for the president for Kenya was welcome. That's why I think I sent a picture to you on Messenger. I know you got it.
Okay, I will see it.
When the mayor of Atlanta welcomed the man, then they go put it in a pamphlet. I mean, it's so cheap for they put it in the pamphlet. Everything most of the thing they got there is the Kenya president. So that's our calling for. So fakers were over there. I ain't got time for them. They're looking for a job. They will not get it.
They will not get it.
The PR, the more PR person that you're making current that can be with his wife. We live in the same place.
Mm-hmm.
I said, but why are you going? They said, we're going to Savannah. We'll bake you. We'll
go in Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you.
They left. They didn't say, go to it. Yeah.
Wow.
Man, they know how to be in that thing. I know all of that thing. They're making it to see a grandchildren mostly. Money.
You hire on a pen pal too?
Oh yeah, the paper, yeah.
Where?
Oh, man. It's here for them to get a shot in his face and all that.
He going.
All the people surround that man, I know all of the like would have meet when they come to my office and they sit down and then they start running the motor. I know all of them. All of them. Even the ones saying that when the one are picking up everybody when they talk, gotta be laughing. Then they'll say, end up with your ear up again.
Yeah.
Before you oh
wow.
Man, that shameless thing that we put their show over there. That people we know about it. So shame.
Thank you.
Embarrassing. I see you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, William Williams. Yes, I say okay, man. Kure. Cecilia J. Freeman. Cici, I've been following your post that you can be making on Facebook. A few days, making me to laugh too much. She said she probably think she occupy a beauty pageant position. Yeah. I'm telling you. Josephine Campbell, hello, welcome. Let's hear you.
Hello, my people.
Hello there.
Hello, Josephine.
What your pastor you can't do here?
I know so.
You cannot chill.
You cannot chill.
Before you're looking at somebody took your client with their out. I swear to God, it was so embarrassing.
You said you look like what?
Look like the client don't get say out. I know when you say that. I swear to God, you see him, he wanted to sleep, so he was doing his hand and they on his eyes and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, look how the people are looking at you outside and do a finger like they are more. Not president.
I'm telling you.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
President said from your mental or client.
I'm telling you.
Let's pray to God, man.
We need to.
Lord Jesus.
Thank you.
Lord Jesus, let's pray for our people. They respect. That's awful.
Those people will be out. If they are not out already, they will be out. Yeah.
And I said a sentence, eh?
Sentence them to what? What time they want to go to be sentenced? Yeah.
Okay.
Philip Manifix. Oh. Philip Manifix said, Mr. Gilmer, I'm watching from New Georgia Estate, Liberia. Thanks for the information. I'm one of your regular followers. Thank you very much, there, Phillips. Philip, thanks for following. And Maya is watching from Sino. Maya, we are the city. He said, good morning, sir. I'm following you from Sano County. Good morning to you, Maya. Good to have you on here as well, okay? And Collie M. Dogba. The senator allocated her travel to that program to misappropriate the remaining funds of the Liberian people, after which she will return to the country and organize another unnecessary trip. Let's take this gentleman from 385-9326. Orito Kwa, how you doing? Welcome to you too, and good to see you on the show tonight again. Yeah. Mike Richard?
Yeah, Mr. Gamer, how you doing?
I'm great. Welcome.
Thank you guys for the show. The chairman, how you doing? Mr. Tamasa.
Yeah, Mark. Thank you so much, man.
Richard Blair.
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah, mute the video in the back.
Can you mute the TV?
Or walk away from there.
Yeah, Mr. Gamer.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for the show tonight. My concern is about the incident at the party headquarters.
At the party headquarters, yeah.
I see a lot of people running around with misinformation. I think one time trended on the show talking about the PR for our party. We have a very bad PR. So this is the reason why you see Unity Party doing these things and they're running with
it. And they're running with it, yeah.
And taking it to be something that is serious. As I learned, the writ that were issued was never in the jurisdiction of the party area.
No, it was
This
never.
writ came from the borough of New Kuta, and it was fraudulently.
It came from, I think they said West Point.
Yeah, it was fraudulently delivered to the police.
Yeah.
One. Two, the information minister, that rule, I don't know what kind of adjective to use on him, but he was very, very rude during a press conference. He lied to the Liberian people that it was a drugs dealer that ran into CDC compound. How will a drugs dealer run into CDC compound when you already have a fraudulent rate?
Yeah.
They are, tampering with the people's right. It's our right to protest. It's our right to petition the government.
How will people petition the government if they can't come out?
Thank you.
They can't rally.
Jeremy Pierre asked a question: when did they started in Liberia? Where were he?
Yeah.
When Unity Party marched the courthouse during the era of Fanny Sherman, when he was the Unity Party chairman.
Yeah.
Where were he when they staged the retire protest? Where were he when the money continued after just few months when President Weah was elected into
bring
office?
back our money.
Bring back our money.
Yeah.
June 7, where was he? So why is it now?
Why now?
That he asking this question?
Yeah.
You understand? So you see, these are some of the issues that we need to go back, like the president said, recalibrate.
Yeah.
And form a better way that we can combat these guys. They are saying the president is afraid. That's why he ran to ECOWAS. Are you kidding me?
He's not afraid.
It's just a war. Just let the presidency go on. The entire Liberia will be at disarray.
Absolutely.
But he proved to the Liberian people the love that he has for the country.
The thing about it, before you go, Weah, they seem not to realize or accept that they won on a very low margin. Okay?
Mr. Gilman, I will call you to a point. They stole the election. On a low margin.
Yeah, they stole the election on a low margin. 17,000. They can't even check 17,000. They call for protest or rally right now. Their party headquarters on Broad Street is empty every day. They don't even go there. Thank you very much. Let me read a few comments here.
Thank you, Mr. Gilman.
You're welcome. Folks, we are not taking calls on Messenger. If you want to call us, our telephone lines are open, 313-957-9702, WhatsApp and direct. Jackson McGill says, I'm watching from Painesville, Dupo Road Junction. Welcome to you, Jackson. And Mars said, I'm closely following you from Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Welcome to you as well. And Jerome Believer, we said Jr., according to information received from one of our chat rooms, they were released yesterday. And Elizabeth Tojra, I was trying to subscribe, but my password isn't working. Reset your password or do something. From the DNC, said do something. Michelle Obama said do something. David W. Kokpui Jr. Good morning, sir. I'm watching you from the Rawafi Highway on the YouTube. And but to comment, that means you subscribe to the channel. So welcome and thanks for being a subscriber on the YouTube channel there. David W. Kopui. Lena Addison out there. Mr. Gilman, the youth leader has more strength than the new chairman. Where is the new chairman? Mr. Alvin, we say you strong. I salute you, yeah. And Velma McIntosh Clark. Good morning, GHT. Watching from Norway. Good morning to you there, Velma. Good to see you from all the way there from Norway, Europe. And it was awesome having you as well. Tamasa, take it away. Your parting comments. What's your takeaways?
Yeah, Mr. Gilman, I think I think with all of the issues that are unfolding, I think President Barker, upon his ascendancy as president, had thrown back the country in a position that it is very terrible at this moment. We believe from his day one, assuming the oath of office, by him thinking on that day, the 17th margin of error that he accumulated, these people are already gone away. He has no
You
base
guys,
of the 17.
you guys
From
are
day
funny,
one, from the day that he finted, all the people, that 17,000, they went away. So I think Baka should realize these things, that the country is devalued heavily.
It
Uh,
is.
the current former president and the peace ambassador, Goodwill ambassador, has played a significant role in bringing people together. I think his presidency, you saw the atmosphere. It was all about peace. It was all about harmony. It was all about forgiveness, the
Right.
presidency of President Weah. But if you watch the presidency of President
Okay.
Barker, you realize before he ascended to power, there were people who were beaten, killed live. There were blood had been shed. That's why the moment he assumed power, in 1 month time, people were killed in Bome County.
Right.
You realize that 2 time attempt to enter the CDC party, there are chaos all over the place. So you find that the spirit of vindictiveness, the spirit of unforgiveness has been, it has beclouded the country. So you find you come here, you see Liberia, now you just feel people are just so I can say like people are annoyed all over the
People I
place.
know it.
And that is the spirit of the president. So every leadership comes with a civic spirit. The way the president proceed, not how the country move. If
No.
the president has a spirit of forgiveness, if this president has a spirit of oneness, you see the country moving in one accord. But can you imagine, to just bring it very clearly to you, when people were demonstrating on President Weah, it was the tendency of President Weah. You found that police were giving water and food for the first time. But we found people, wants to exercise the democratic franchise on President Barker. You see live bullet and tear gas
And tear
being
gas.
thrown at people.
Yeah.
So you see the differences of leadership. So the way the country, move is the way the leadership mentality of the president that govern the country.
Right.
So it is terrible at this time as to see things in Liberia. And then we call on the international community, to come in to address this concern. Look, it is not a weakness when one is always taking consent to others to see how bad they can come to find a remedy for how the country progress. It is not weakness.
No.
So no one should think it is a strong position of leadership. I won't lie to you. It's a strong
Absolutely.
position of leadership that the former president has taken by writing his counterpart within the sub-region and, writing the ECOWAS body to come in and to raise some of these things so they can talk about it. The peace of our country is very paramount.
It's paramount.
President Weah played a pivotal role. They are nowhere in our history to hear the name Barkai was involved in the first thing he didn't want to mobilize the local defense force. So how can he come to mitigate peace? These were the violent people. And
Right.
that's what we are seeing today at the age of 80. You can see how violent he is. There are no remorse in him. People were killed because they associate. Look, I mean, sometimes it breaks my heart. Since 2005, the CDC has suffered tremendous casualties in terms of their partisans have been brutalized, their partisans have been jailed. Even at the time of where we were in power,
Yeah.
we had the police, we had the army, we had everything. Our partisans were killed and dragged on the street without nothing happened. So to just say we have been at that place for so long.
For so
So I
long.
think, what the president is doing, the former president to seek, other people to come and intervene. These are
Intervention.
just the first round. But as a CDC, we are consolidating heavily. We are engaging heavily.
Right.
We can defend ourselves. We don't need nobody to defend us.
No.
We can't. But we have not reached to that point. That's why we want to talk to our international partners, especially the ECOWAS and other world body, to really see what is going on. But the major thing that Liberian needs at this moment is the bread and butter. They say they are the more experienced people.
Right.
They say that they have been in governance for almost 40 or 50 years plus. Our people want food. Our people, they want electricity. Our people, they want water. Our people want gasoline to commute from one place to another. They need to address these things. They
Absolutely.
shouldn't come here to use other things to divert this particular main issue where the Liberian people think that they could provide for them. So they need to address that. The bread and butter issue is a cardinal issue. And we hope that the Blackard administration can address this issue. But our partisans, we want to hail them for defending the sanctity of our grounds. We enjoyed the way the guys were beaten back and they ran out of that place. It was great. I want to salute the general who provided leadership in the time, at that moment for General Gray to move at the party headquarters is highly commendable. We want to salute him. The president of the Secretary General moving in at the party headquarters and other officials of government of the party moving in, that show a tremendous strength in leadership. We want to tell them thank you. Let them continue. We in the diaspora will continue to consolidate to make sure that these messages is gone out to our people and to the world at large.
No doubt.
Mr. Gilmont, I want to say thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for day in, day out for doing what you can do best for our people.
Absolutely.
It is good to disseminate information to our people. We want to say we salute them. More like, we want to salute our people, our members, our followers, those that always come to the platform and contribute. It is highly, highly important. We salute you. Thank you for your time. There are no other words to express how we can just say thank you, but thank you. I think it's just thank you. We just say thank you, and we love you all for always trending and supporting the cause. We need Liberia to be a better place for every one of us. So thank you, the wise man, for the opportunity once more.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you there, Tilano Tamasa, senior analyst, and of course, vice chair for CLN. Yes, Weah. Thanks so much for the great show tonight. Absolutely. And I know Yiligan, I enjoyed the show, Mr. Gamer, and thanks to you all. No doubt. You're welcome there. And Honorable Dave Kumi Sr. Great. You're welcome, Dave Kumi Sr. Elizabeth Tudra. That's right, my brother.
Let me salute Honorable Dave Kumi Sr. Let me salute him. One time lawmaker of Liberia and a member of the CDC. We want to salute you, Honorable Dave Comer. Thank you for your support. Those days and up to present. It is good that we see you trending with us this morning. Thank you so much, Honorable Dave Comer Senior. We salute you. Thank you. We were full soldier for you and for a lot of guys, so we salute you once more.
Absolutely.
Viva the revolution.
Viva the revolution. Well, folks, that does it for us here. Kowina Dio.
Nona kela bonena, tuna nyanoje. Nona kela bonena, tuna na weje. Nona kela bonena, tuna nyanoje. Nona kela bonena, tuna na weje.
That does it for us here tonight. Thanks to you, Dilano Tamasa, our lone analyst tonight. All of you that trended with us here, thanks for making the show what it is. Your contribution. Our subscribers on YouTube, on Facebook, on the FM dial. My daughter-in-law, Kowina Dio, from Minnesota. Brooklyn Center. And that's Dominic Brappo with this song in the background. Aji Deje. Collie M. Dogba. Mr. Gilmore, can you imagine citizens from within and around the country awaiting a mandate from the former president? The police will be under pressure from citizens in all locations of the country. Absolutely. Drane. Sakodino is on the YouTube channel. Arotina Solo. Orita Kwa. Delaware. Well, folks, that does it for us. You can join us on the FM dial where the entertainment never stops. Until then, I've been your host and announcer. Thanks to all of you again. Wow, Michael Gilman, standing up. Sam Rex, I thought I sent you that song before in the past. I will try it again. No soup boys but a palm butter.